Welcome to YEET CHECK. Get your shoes on. The game is about to begin.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year! Wait.
Oh no, it's
Again. It's 2020. Hang on. Ow! I got my finger.
Happy New Year!
Yeah! 2021, baby.
Hell yeah.
I don't know when we're actually going to post this, so it may be still New Year's Eve. But when you're listening to this,
Stop it. Pause it. Wait till New Year's and then watch it.
Shout out to the one guy that's watching. Yeah, that's true. But also shout out to the one guy that's just like found our podcast in April, in 2021 in April, and he's just like, "Yo, this is sick. I like this podcast." Blah blah blah. His name's probably like Adrian or something.
In the post-apocalyptic society,
Exactly.
Like, he's stumbled into the state library. He's found the only working computer. And this is the first thing. He's just like, instead of searching for help or where to find...
Yeet! And then he was like, this is an alright podcast. And he's gotten to episode 6. And then we just started counting down.
It's the only thing getting him through the end of the world. And he's got to episode 6. He's just gone, fuck!
10, 9,
There's
8.
no more episodes.
That sucked.
Wow, that didn't pop like I thought.
You also got to talk into the microphone when you're running a podcast, bro. Welcome to YEET CHECK!
Welcome to the Geek Squad.
My bro, the first week of NBA has happened now.
Yeah.
It's completed. It's done. It's finished. On to the week 2. This is not a recap because you've probably, if you're into the NBA, you've heard 94 other recaps. I just want to pick out like one moment that I really liked and then expand into things that Cameron likes in a segment that I'm calling These Are a Few of Cam's Favorite Things. So we're starting off the thing that I actually enjoyed from the last week and that was Terry Rozier.
Why?
Scary Terry. Specifically his dunk, his jam on/near Kevin Durant.
In the vicinity of Kevin Durant.
Oh, I think it's a poster because I think when you look at at the photo in a certain angle, I think it's an absolute blinder of a shot.
By the pure definition of the fact that could be made into a poster, yes.
Irving upset, didn't get the call. Oh my goodness! Terry Rozier! How do you do?
My favorite thing about this clip is the commentator. Don't know what his name is, don't care. Terry Rozier! How do you do? Gets me so hyped. In an age where we don't have any crowds, it sits at the right note.
Yeah.
The energy is perfect. And it makes me forget that there's actually no one in the stands. And I feel like all of the commentators across the league need to take note because he is the GOAT at the moment in my like power rankings of commentators.
Terry Rozier! How do you do?
You know that he's done proper mic technique as well, like because it does get a little bit quieter. It's not like distorting into the thingy. He's definitely moved away from the microphone. I just think as a call, as a reaction, it was just perfect.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite things about the NBA. The timbre, the vibe of commentators. These are a few of Cam's favorite things. And this is like a cross-section of the last thing I just spoke about and the first overall thing that I really enjoy about the NBA. That's putback dunks. You always say there are only like a certain amount of things in the NBA. Yes. And this is one of them.
Yeah.
You know the rest of the two.
This is like, and it blows my mind that like this is top of the pile. Like
this is one of the best putback dunks I've ever seen.
Even that, like not even just saying like putback dunks in general, but you're like, hey man, do you know what the best thing about the entire NBA is? It's this putback dunk by Danny Green.
LeBron for 3. I'll take it. Oh, Danny Green! Throw that baby down!
Yes! Because not only does he come out of effing nowhere, it's the catch. Like, the catch itself is so clean. Watching this in hindsight makes it so much better because you can watch Danny Green throughout the whole entire play and his little skip before he goes in. So he knew he was about to get this.
He knew he was about to make the greatest play in Cam Doyle's NBA history.
Oh my God. He knew he was about to give me an orgasm. I know that the like jelly layups exist. They're really
Yep.
cool, blah, blah, blah. I don't F with them a lot. And because it's too much movement.
Yep.
It's too much pizzazz. Give me like,
Raw, unadulterated power,
boom.
but only after someone's missed.
Yeah. And like the timing of it, everything's nice. He grabs it so good, full extension, and just slams the F out of it. And a 32-year-old man, or however old he was at the time of his putback of a generation, is unbelievable.
I don't vibe with this being the best play in all of basketball, but
Oh, no.
there's something also about like
No, wait. The putback or Danny Green's putback?
the putback in general.
Okay, no.
there's-
This is in no particular order, may I add.
No, this is top of the pile. You've told me before.
Alright, fine. Yeah, no, putbacks are fucking cool.
It's the same as like when a crazy shot goes in that you don't think, where you get like the no, yes!
What do you mean? Like,
Because you have to get a putback dunk.
the yeet or
Nah, to get a putback dunk, you have to miss a shot.
Yeah.
So you have to be like, oh no, we didn't, like, the three didn't go in, or we missed, and then but someone comes out of nowhere and just goes, nah!
Yeah. Whoa.
The power on that putback, the best thing about it is the sound it makes as it goes through the ring as
Yes.
well. Just like the ring screaming out in absolute pain of missing a shot and then just having that powered straight through it.
Brother, it's like we're alley-ooping each other. That's what leads me to my next favorite thing, and that's thrunks, which aren't dunks. They're throw dunks, where you kind of are too far away. You just pelt the fuck out of the ball into the rim from above. This is my favorite thrunk of all time.
He's 7-1 on the road.
Is it all time?
It's pretty sick.
He's 7-1 on the road against the Southeast. Oh my! Play of the day for the Heat. Derek Jones, a cloud piercer.
Unbelievable. He had to throw that in.
My balls drop every time I hear that. It's the sound. The sound, and you said it before, which is why you alley-ooped me to begin with. The sound of that is disgustingly beautiful.
Southeast.
Like that, and you're just like, ah! You want to make the stank face.
The stank face. DeAndre Jordan on Brandon Knight stank face.
Whoa.
Like, I've just ended that man's life.
Oh.
Except that man is the ring, and his life is that beautiful sound.
Oh my God, that is the best sound. And I feel as though, since the bubble, some rims just don't have it.
Southeast.
They sound like they're a GoPro underwater. Yes. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I don't know what game I can allude to specifically, but sometimes I listen to the board. I don't know if the sound guy's got it up too loud, like the thing itself. Maybe they all sound like that. We just don't actually know because it's quieter and it's mixed in with all the other sounds. But I feel like somewhere since the bubble,
I think even before that, there was some teams whose rims just suck.
it just sounds like it's all rattly.
And specifically, I'm talking about the Dallas Mavericks.
Okay, yeah.
Which, like, you're right. It sounds like one of those double rims at the park with no net.
Yeah, and it just kind of sounds like...
Like, yeah, you just get a real solid, just like, every time it hits the ring.
But it's not even that. It's like...
There's a bit of rattle afterwards.
It's like I said, it sounds like a GoPro underwater when it's like going to the bottom and like the waves, underwater currents are hitting it and stuff like that. Like, it doesn't sound nice like the Derek Jones Jr. thrunk.
Southeast.
We probably even should have said that was Derek Jones Jr. for those listening to the audio from Bam Adebayo in March 10th, 2019. When he just yeeted it into like the atmosphere and Derek Jones just hovers and then thrunks the shit out of it. These are a few of Ken's favorite things. I think it's a lot of people's favorite thing when it comes to a defensive sequence. And that's just blocks. And this is where I get particular. Blocks that go into Rosie. Like,
Yep.
everyone absolutely orgasms over LeBron James's chase down block 2016, Andre Iguodala, blocked by James. Great call again, but still, like, there's something not as satisfying as that, even though it's an amazing athletic feat, but it's something I'm left with needing a little more spice.
Something a bit extra.
And that's why I love the addition of Zion Williamson to the NBA, because that man doesn't hold back on the big volleyball spike out to Rosie.
41st overall, Tim Conley. And what about that block? Zion from the weak side. That'll get him off their
chaos what that man can do. At 6'6" and about 900 kilos, he just soars through the air and just uses every ounce of muscle to send that ball so far back that it's a hype play. Like, there's nothing better defensively than one of those blocks.
It's just pure violence, isn't it?
Yeah.
Pure violence.
I like pure violence in the NBA, I figured out. Unadulterated, hype, violence. But not like Malice in the Palace, 2005.
Not actual violence.
No, not actual violence. More just like...
Here at YEET CHECK, we don't condone physical violence, just violence against the ball.
Yeah, violence in an athletic standpoint, where it's just like, it doesn't need to be overly flashy. It just needs to be violent and aggressive. Does that make sense? Like, the same with like big dunks and shit. I don't care for all the stuff that like around the back, through the legs, blah blah blah, real quick. Everything's happening way before your eyes. Like, give me just something simple and do it well.
Yeah, like the fundamentals of a highlight block.
Like my favorite, like in any dunk contest, other than Vince Carter's 2000 effort, was when Aaron Gordon did the double underneath the legs, because it was so simple.
The air chair, that was sick.
And then I watched someone like, Jordan Kilgannon, that professional
Yep.
dunker who's not in the NBA. He's just literally a professional dunker. And he does like these weird like scorpion dunks where it's like kind of dunking backwards and it's too intricate for me. Give me like literally just like from the foul line, throw the shit through like Dwight did back in the day. Like, that's the plays that gets me hyped. Yeah. And I know that's like anti what the kids like. They like the jelly layups. They like all the whiz bang hullabaloos. But back in my day, they just threw it through the fucking hole. And that's what I wanted. That's what I want more of. Those are my favorite things. Matthew, do you have any more to add before we move on?
Well, I can't add to your favorite things, but like I'm a big fan.
We'll find out your favorite things next week.
Yo, the cafeteria has lasagna today. Yeet!
New segment alert, baby. New segment alert.
Sound the sirens.
Yeah. Don't know what siren that is, but it means new segment. We've got to do another intro for this one. I think it's funnier if we actually talk through our intros for the first time you hear it. So,
yeah,
the
thought process.
Yeah, we want to get more involved with you, the humble listener. So this is us doing our new segment, which we've called...
Well, we had it initially down as the disagreement buddies.
But it needed more spice. It needed more pizzazz. So we've gone with the disagreeable buddies.
The concept of the disagreeable buddies is that one of us likes something and the other one doesn't.
Yeah, so what's the intro?
So that's
what's the lyrics of the intro?
That's literally it. One of us likes it.
The other one doesn't.
It's the disagreeable buddies.
Yeah. No.
We've just spoken about some of your favorite things in basketball.
Correct.
And I want to add something that's one of my favorite things in basketball.
Oh, I told you we're doing this next week, brother.
No, but purely because for some reason you don't think this is cool. Buddy Hield's chaotic game winner. And more specifically, the fact that at the end of this, when Nikola Jokic turns it over, Harrison Barnes goes in for a dunk and blows it. Buddy Hield cleans it up, and then he just sprints to the locker room like, let's go, boys!
Porter Jr. inbounds it to Jokic. Almost knocked away. They get the steal. Barnes for the lead. Couldn't punch it. Tipped up. No! And in! Will it count? Buddy, ball, call, game. Run, Buddy, run!
Run-off game winners.
Literal run-off winners.
Yeah, when you you win the game and then you sprint off the court, and it pisses me off that they do this. Mostly because it's the only caveat that I'll add, it's okay in that sense because there's no crowds. Mm-hmm. But he's done it before. That's his signature. It's turning into his thing.
Buddy Hield. Buddy Hield! Oh, boy! The Kings come to Motown and they steal the game! They steal the game! Buddy Hield stuns the crowd here in Detroit.
Pack them up and send them home, Grant Napier.
Yeah, and that's why I love it.
Nah.
I love it.
Nah.
Like, the cockiness on this man, because we know that in modern basketball, 2020,
yes.
Crowds, no crowds, you can bet your bottom dollar that play is going to be reviewed through an inch of its life. by the referees, just that frame of going back one frame, forward one frame, back one frame, forward one frame, enhance. When does the buzzer go off? Buddy Hield's just like, fuck it, we win!
Run, Buddy, run!
It's like you're at the park and it's like, a call goes against you or anything. You're like, well, this is my ball. See you guys later.
I'm out of here. I'm going to the court in the next suburb.
If we're all on the bus going back to the hotel, you can't restart the game, so we just win by default.
No, this is why I don't like it. Because I, as a fan, as an audience member, want to see and celebrate with the team. If the team that I love so dearly run off into the bloody locker room, how do I get to celebrate with them?
Yeah, well, that's where I think you're missing a key caveat of this play.
Oh, the camera.
No.
Oh.
No. Listen, Cameron. Both of these game winners happened on the road. Which to me is like, it's basically like, the biggest middle finger ever. It's just like, fuck you guys, we win. We're going to go celebrate in the locker room.
Yeah.
Like, just the disrespect of like, there was no crowd at this one, but there was a crowd when he hit the crazy buzzer beater against the Pistons, which was equally as wild as the end of that game where he just sort of fumbled into hitting this fall away three. But like, you're just leaving all of the home fans there just like in complete disappointment, and you're just like, see ya, buddy.
May I remind you of Game 2 of the finals, the Western Conference finals last year when Andre Iguodala did this. Because he did it at his home court and he wasn't with the fans to celebrate his game-winning steal.
Almost stolen. Lillard stolen by Iguodala. Took it out of his hands. Curry from half court. It's up. It's over. Golden State survives and wins game 2.
It's theater. He knows what he's doing. He's a smart man. His Twitter handle is Andre. He knows branding. He knows everything. He knows where the cameras are. He knows the shot that he's getting run down to the locker room.
Why does no other person on his team run with him? Because they know it's a dirtbag move.
No, they practice this. They know.
In what realm? If Andre Iguodala does a
Andre Iguodala said, boys, if I get a game-winning steal against
fate of the world,
against the Portland Trailblazers tonight, I'm going to run to the locker room, looking at my hand, and you'll stay out with the fans.
Yeah, you all stay out.
Also, they didn't run off because all of the security and everything just like lurched onto the court, which is weird to me now, obviously living in the COVID world, just being like, why are there so many people there?
There's a lot of heads. I don't think that's a very good bloody response from you. Specifically, me, mine's wacky, quirky, and also very original as a response. I don't like the runoff.
Original? You just ran another clip.
Excuse me, I really don't like the runoff game winners.
Nah,
if they're a shot, if they're a steal, it's nothing better than jumping on the scorer's table. That's what I'm talking about. When Dwayne did it, Dwayne Wade.
No,
John Wall did it in 2017.
Don't like it.
Now we're talking, baby.
I don't like it.
Bang your chest, boys, just ooze, ooze, ooze.
I think just basically what you're saying here is that you hate fun.
No, I'm not.
Because
I'm saying I love fun. You're saying you hate fun because they're all running off not to join in the fun with everyone else.
Look at the faces of every Sacramento Kings player here as they run off. Look at the towel waving. Look at the people there. Look at Corey Joseph jogging really slowly.
Yeah, I was going to say, he's not involved with it, brother. And I assume that's number 9.
He is number 9.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See? Not cool. It's not cool. Oh, I think I won this.
Nah.
I think I won this.
Nah, I doubt it.
I won this.
Put it, if you're listening to this or watching the show on YouTube.
DM us on Instagram.
Or on Insta, at YEET.CHECK.
Yep.
Tell us if runoff game winners are cool.
They're not.
Yeet, yeet, skirt, yeet, yeet, skirt, 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 roll up, yeet, drop that, yeet, skirt that, yeet, pop that, yeet.
I have to apologize to someone because I have a new favorite player in the NBA.
Whoa, this is huge. This is big. This is massive.
He's my favorite player in the NBA because he is the funniest player in the NBA.
Whoa.
And that man is Anthony Edwards.
You hated Anthony Edwards.
I know. That's why I started.
What the hell?
That's why I started the little bit, James, by saying that I need to apologise because
I know what this is now.
we were clowning on Anthony Edwards
Yeah.
about how he doesn't like NBA. He doesn't like watching basketball. Doesn't like playing basketball. He wishes he was in the NFL. He says he's a better rapper than any other player in the NBA.
Well, I mean, Damian Lillard would have something to say.
Yeah,
to
well,
that.
he called out Dame Dollar specifically, like before he'd even played a minute
My God.
in the NBA. But I realise now that that's all just memeing.
He's
He's memeing. This guy is a meme lord.
I've
and
seen
I
this
need to-
interview you're about to play.
I know, and we're gonna watch it again because it's fucking hilarious.
I used to play baseball when I was young. Yeah, it'd be hot.
Really? How good a baseball player were you?
I could have went to the MLB.
MLB?
Yeah.
I am not surprised.
I'm serious though. You think I'm joking? I'm serious.
No, I love your confidence.
I
What
played
positions
pitcher.
did you play?
I played pitcher, shortstop, third base, and center field.
Those are the prime positions.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah, you were the best player on your team.
Is that now we talking?
You could hit the ball.
But I was 4th, 5th hitter. You know what that mean?
Clean up. Yeah.
Straight cleanup on aisle 3. Come get it.
Sounds like you're just an athlete.
Yeah.
Okay, ping pong, baseball, football, basketball.
Tennis,
Have you
swimming, lacrosse, whatever you need me to play, I'm gonna go do it. If it's some money on the line, I'm gonna go do it. Whatever you need me to play.
I think this is not so much, and I'm cutting it early, but I think this is more as a duo. Those two are hilarious.
It feels
the unlikely couple.
It feels like a fake YouTube video.
It does.
Like it feels like a rock bottom bit from
Yeah,
The
yeah.
Simpsons. I'm not done though, Cameron.
Swimming, tennis.
I'm not done.
Okay, keep going.
I want to get to
Jesus.
the end of this because the best part of this part of the interview is the last bit.
Hockey.
Whatever on the ring, whatever you need me to do, it don't matter.
Got it.
Trash can ball, we can whatever you want.
Trash can
Cook
ball.
food.
You could go pro.
Cook food. That's something to do. I bet I'll be A1 from day one.
I get around it. I saw this clip and I was like, this is raw memeage. But like, is it just him being an arrogant little boy?
Well, you think it might be him being arrogant because I saw that clip and at the time I thought it's not so funny, but then I saw this part of the interview, which is him explaining why he wants to own a pet lion.
I was bored and I always loved dogs. I love like dogs or like lions or something, but I knew I couldn't get no lions because I ain't got the house for it. So I said, well, I'm just gonna go get me a dog. First I got a dog.
Is that it?
That's it. He's like, he was bored during the pandemic, so he wanted a pet lion, but he got some dogs instead.
Yeah, and the fact that he didn't get a lion because his yard was too small.
Like, yeah, that's the only limiting factor.
My brother, you need an exotic license for one of those bad boys. Yeah, I get it, but he's also not the funniest guy.
All right, this is my last chance to convince you. All right, I feel like we're doing the same segment again.
No.
We're disagreeable.
No, I'm more on this train.
This is a clip called Yeah or Nah.
Oh, yeah, great.
I don't like short. Not that short.
So hit the button, hit the red button.
Not cause she cute though. She was twerking? Hold on, pull that up.
Oh my God.
What is that?
They're like on
Oh yeah, I like film breakdown.
He doesn't come across as like polished like most like draftees do. Like, you know, 1 week at a time, just want to get the respects of my teammates, you know, looking forward to playing. Yeah, I looked up to LeBron growing up, blah, blah, blah.
We all looked up to LeBron.
He's clearly not that into this interview, and then as soon as they bring up Cardi B, he's like, yeah, I like Cardi B, but, you know, not because she's cute, though.
Yeah.
Oh, she twerking?
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, more of that.
Yeet. Oh, shit. Fuck him. Oh, yeet. Oh. Yeet. Oh, damn. Yeet. Oh, what you driving?
Sorry if that sounded a little bit weird. Cammy boy stuffed up the audio. Earlier in the podcast, you talked about
The funniest man in the NBA.
Yeah, I'm not challenging you, but I just want to run a clip that is very entertaining to me as a guy. And that's when Russell Westbrook inadvertently, unrealizingly, it's not a word, unintentionally,
Yep.
that's a word, got too into the game and not forgot where he was, but he had like a serious case of white line fever.
Yeah.
And it was very funny. And it's not a very good audio moment because it's purely off of lip reading.
Westbrook, the crossover to the hoop, puts it up, got it, and the foul. A chance to take the lead right back.
Boy, what an explosive crossover move. And he didn't take the extra dribble either, which was really...
So Russ has gone in for this really intense joke. And then he's stomped around like Russ does. And he started trash talking the bench. Obviously, Dwight, being the shit talker that he is, has snapped back at him, thinking that Russ would get the joke. You know, it's the start of the season, doesn't really matter. But instead, he's snapped his head off. And then it just cuts to Dwight saying, hang on, chill out, man. I was just fucking around, man. Goddamn. And it's just really funny to me that it hurt Dwight's feelings. And that's it. That's the whole bit.
A clip in itself explains why Dwight never worked out with Kobe on the Lakers, because Kobe was so intense and Dwight was just like, fart jokes.
Yeah.
Like, exactly.
That's Dwight.
Exactly.
And for me, it's just one of those moments where, like, Dwight's a comedian, but he just really hasn't understood timing, which is really funny because his sole job is to be an NBA basketball player.
Yep.
And he needs to take it seriously, but he just hasn't. And then he's not understanding why a guy on the other team gets mad at him.
And they've never been teammates, have they?
They've got no grounds to be friendly to each other other than out of work. And we know what Russell Westbrook's like. The little Shih Tzu terrier, they get sick of you telling him to run around the couch all the time.
I also just like one of the top comments on here, which is, bro, when the fuck did Dwight join the Sixers?
It was like, you've got me into a new thing. Do you know JaVale McYeet's on the Cavs now?
Oh, bro, JaVale McYeet, Yeetvale McGee.
Yeah.
Yeet.
Stop, keep going, move on.
McYeetvale.
Move on.
He's on a redemption tour at the moment.
Oh, he is not.
Have you seen him balling out?
Bro, he is not.
Bro,
He kind of is, dude. Are we going to talk about the Cavs later?
Yes.
Okay.
It's a
because
Yeet
holy
check.
shit, they're doing well. What the fuck?
We've got a Yeet Check After Dark segment about a specific
duo,
Cavs duo. But JaVale McGee, we've made fun of him. He's been part of the transitions between quarters, and we've used him. We used him as an explanation of what a Yeet Check is.
Yeah.
Which is thinking you're really good when you're not, and making a furk up.
A Furkan Korkmaz.
And when you Furkan Korkmaz it, he in the space of like a week with the Cavs has done a full court coast to coast dunk.
Yeah, big guys are loving doing that at the moment.
And he's also drained a couple threes and thrown a couple triplets to the dome.
The Cavs are fun to watch.
Bro.
It's actually weird.
The Cavs are fun to watch.
And JaVale McGee could be the next big guy up at like 30 years old.
The Cavs are fun to watch, and it comes down specifically to two players. And I'm moving on right now.
Just move on. Who cares? Use this as a quarter, baby. This doesn't even need to be an overtime. Mine's what I've done has just set you up for this. So this could be a whole full quarter as opposed to an overtime was potentially going to be.
The Cleveland Cavaliers have an exciting backcourt.
Yeah.
Colin Sexton.
Yeah.
And Darius Garland.
Which was weird because there were two ball-dominant point guards that they tried to put together.
Yes. But, in the age of positionless basketball, and it's succeeded more than when the Phoenix Suns had 3 point guards. And there's that ominous photo of Goran Dragic, Isaiah Thomas, and Eric Bledsoe all holding one basketball.
Oh, no.
And smiling awkwardly before.
Did they all start?
It changed every game because it never worked. And then they traded all three of them for Brandon Knight.
Cool.
But the Cavs are balling out, and Colin Sexton and Darius Garland are behind most of it. And we know what you're doing, Cleveland. They tweeted out a photo. Got any good nicknames for this duo?
Obviously. Oh, the names lead themselves to one thing and one thing only.
Sexland.
The amusement park we all want to visit.
The Cavs can't tweet out, hey, this is SEXLAND, our backcourt. But they know that people are talking about it. So they're very, like, skirting around the edges, put it out there like, hey, does anyone know any nicknames for these two guys?
Has anyone got any idea whatsoever? We could put Darius Garland and Colin Sexton.
Yeah.
It could be Sex Gar or Gar Sex.
Gar Sex.
Which is some sort of weird fish sex.
It's funny that it's SEXLAND because SEXLAND is funny to say.
Yes.
SEXLAND.
Yeah. Welcome to SEXLAND. Population the Cavs. And this isn't like the time that your Phoenix Suns had a bit of fun in SEXLAND. This is a little bit different.
Whoa.
And that's one for the heads. If you know, you know.
It's one for the head.
Well, one lady sucked off the entire team. And I just farted. I shouldn't.
I heard that. I thought it was the chair skirting.
That was my hustle. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Mum. I'm sorry.
Term sucked off.
Welcome to SEXLAND, Phoenix style, baby. Sorry. It's so raw. So raw.
I am 12.
Oh my God. I'm sorry for all the 11-year-old listeners that most of them found us via our 6,000 bloody talk followers for all of that. If your mum or your dad or some sort of parental guardian is watching and never wants you to listen to YEET Check again, mum, dad or parental guardian, we are normally well-behaved boys. Sometimes we will drop an F-bomb. Yep. But that's because we get excited. We're excitable 28-year-old white guys from Australia.
Sometimes you just got to drop a fur can.
Yeah, sometimes you've just got to fur can the corkmaz. And just like the lady did to the Nines Phoenix.
And a trainer.
Where do you want to go with this Cleveland thing?
I don't know now. It's just funny to say SEXLAND.
Yeah, okay, that's it.
That's the bit.
The word I'm talking to you guys about today is yeet.
Your Philly 76ers are playing the New York Knicks.
Yeah, the stinky Knicks.
And, you know, in this freeze frame here, RJ Barrett is throwing the ball to the corner for a corner three, which, you know, go up. That's very usual.
It's time. It's
Look,
fine.
Cast your eyes to the other side of the court here, Cameron.
Hang on.
Next to Joel Embiid in the key there.
What?
Is Mitchell Robinson. What number does Mitchell Robinson wear?
Well, he wears the number 23.
That makes sense.
Yeah, that's what he normally wears.
And
he always wears that.
The opposite corner there spotting up is Reggie Bullock. But he's also wearing the number 23.
Come on, Reg. What's happening?
How the fuck did this happen?
Yeah, I'm really I saw this as well. I've definitely I'm playing into.
It's all over the internet.
I don't want to bloody ruin any allure to our podcast, but I was playing along with what you were saying. He normally wears
the fourth wall, Cameron.
Whoa!
This is not in a
my brother.
This is not in a run sheet that we look at before the podcast.
Reggie normally wears number 25. Reg, what are you doing there, son? Someone got fired off of this.
Where's the you know, we gagged it up a bit there.
Did we?
Yeah, it wasn't real funny, but, you know, we got a funny bit out of it. There's two dummies wearing 23 on the court at the same time. Where do you place the blame? Is this on the kit manager?
Yes.
Which, I don't know if they're called a kit manager over there. I think they're just a team manager. Like, this isn't the EPL. This isn't the kit man.
I think it's the kit man.
The kit man?
Oh, it's the kit man.
Dun, 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 dun.
Whoa, it's the kit man.
All right, I'm in on it if he says that when he gives you his jersey. They're all sitting around the locker room.
That's the dumbest cut. That's from The Big Show, the WWE wrestler.
Well, it's a big show. Oh, it's a big bad show tonight. Oh, baby, come on. Oh, yeah, it's a big show. Oh.
Picture this, all right. The Knicks are sitting
Whoa, it's a kid, man.
No, you can come in a second. You come in a second.
Okay.
All right. The Knicks are sitting in the locker room. It's before the game.
Yeah.
The whole team's there. They've got their Under Armour undergarments on.
Yeah,
They've got their shorts.
Makes it sound so manly.
They've got their shorts on. They've got the shoes on. They've got their shoes on. The game is about to begin.
Yeah.
And they're like, hey, man, where's our jerseys? And then from the other room, they just hear,
whoa, it's a kid, man. Dun, dun, dun,
Dun,
dun, dun, dun,
and
dun, dun.
we're gonna
Oh, it's a kid, man!
I'm gonna give you your kids tonight. And this dude just walks out.
This is so fucking dumb.
This guy walks out holding all the jerseys and gives it to him.
He just goes like really nicely, just goes, here I say, like after he's sung his fucking dumb song. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear LeBron James, number 23 for the Lakers. Happy birthday to you. Hey, Pip. Hey, Pip.
I'm not ready.
Hey, keep going. Come on. Hey.
Hip, hip.
Hip, hip. Hooray. Oh. Why was he born so beautiful? Why was he born at all? Is he 1?
No.
Is he 2? Is he 3? Is he 4?
How old is LeBron?
Is he 5? I'll get there, baby. Is he 6? Is he 7? Is he 8? Is he 9? Nope. Is he 10? Bit too young to play in the NBA there. No. Is he 11? Is he 12? Is he 13? Oh, he's entering his teenage years. Nope, he's still going. Is he 14? Is he 15? Is he 16? Is he 17? Is he 18? Oh, legal in Australia.
You get drafted now.
Yeah, you can get drafted. Is he 19? Nope. Is he 20? Is he 21? Is he 22? Is he 23? Is he 24? 23 is his number. Oops. 25. 26. No, he was entering his prime. Oh, it was probably in his prime before 26. 27. Is he 28? Is he 29?
It's a good vintage.
A great vintage. Yep. I'm 28, you're 29. 30. Is he 30? The big 3-0. Nope. Is he 31? Is he 32? Is he 33? Is he 34? Is he 35? He's 36.
Wait for it.
See you next week. Merry bloody New Year's.